Hi guys, my name's Elena. For those of you that don't know me, I wanted to come on and talk to you about a few things that have really helped me, especially when I first bought my K8. Things that I didn't know about or little tricks and tips that I've created. So when you first get your K8, it's super exciting. You start trying to figure out all the different pH levels and whatnot. But there are a few things that we do need to know in order to keep our K8 going for 25 plus years that we always talk about, right? So when you first get your K8, if you haven't been working towards a higher pH level, you may want to start with that. We actually just started straight with our 9.5 water because we had already been doing a lot of greens and detoxing and drinking the water prior to purchasing it. So we just went straight to our 9.5 drinking water. If you are new to this, you may want to start at an 8.5, let your body detox a little bit for a few days, move to your 9.0, and then move up to the 9.5, which is the best Kangen drinking water. Pardon me. So a couple things that have helped me. Your machine wants to be reversed once a day. So you have different plates, or your plates do different things, right? So you either have a positive ion or a negative ion within your plate. So as we do the 7.0 up to the 9.5, your plates are running in a certain direction. If you never run your 6.0 or your 2.5, which is not super common to never do it, but if you don't, you never reverse the function of the plates, and it can create calcification within your machine, therefore causing it to go bad a little bit faster, or you might have to do deep cleanings more often. So what we want to do is we want to reverse your plates once a day. Also, when you have slept, say, overnight, or been gone for a while, you want to allow your machine 30 seconds of water to run through before you start drinking it. So one of the tips that I have that my husband and I do is every morning when we turn on our machine, we go straight to 6.0. So we are reversing our plates for the day. We are also allowing it to run for 30 seconds, and we just wash our face there. So we get up in the morning, I keep a couple different towels in the kitchen now that I didn't used to, and we turn on the water, do the 6.0, and wash our face. If you haven't washed your face with the 6.0 yet, or ran your hands through it, it is one of the most amazing experiences because it feels like silk. Like it feels like you're just like bathing in silk. I always wash my face way longer than I ever used to. So that then gives your machine a great start for the day, right? So you've had your water on for 30 seconds, you've reversed your plates, your face is clean now, and then I go straight into my 9.5, fill up a huge mason jar, and start my day with that. So on a body level, most important time of the day to drink water is in the mornings. So you always want to start your morning with a huge glass of Kangen water. So couple other things are your e-cleaning. You want to run your e-cleaning once a week. If you use it a lot, to once every 2 weeks. Kind of just depends on what you decide to do. We do ours once a week. Sometimes we go a little bit longer if I haven't used the machine much. But if you are, especially if you're running the business or if you have a lot of friends or family, you're going to be running the machine a lot. So you want to just give it that nice cleaning. So in order to do your e-cleaning, you will be taking the machine apart, and we have other videos that we can send, or that I can send you, or whoever you're affiliated with can also send you. But it just kind of helps to understand a little bit. So this comes off right here, and you have your filter, and that filter just really easily, there's a little latch, and that just easily comes off. You take your filter off, set it aside, usually in the sink because the water's going to run through. That's still in there, and then you just replace it with the e-cleaning cartridge, which just allows the water to go through and it's not being filtered. You also can just pop this off really easy. You're gonna take this out. This is where you put your electrolysis enhancer in. Key to that, when you first get your machine, it's gonna run out really fast. Once the machine fills with electrolysis enhancer, you're not going to have to replace it so often. But this one goes only with electrolysis enhancer. This is what creates the hypochlorous acid. So it's your 2.5 and your 11.5. That's what makes this so amazing. And you'll replace it with, let me grab these things. You'll replace it with your cleaning tank. So you get the e-cleaning solution or salt, just depending what machine you have. Sorry, it's not salt, it's a citric acid, but, and you just fill that up with water, place it inside, and this is your filter that you set in, and then you plug at the bottom. So the cool thing about this is it will show you in your machine. If you go to your settings, you can go to e-cleaning, and it asks you if you want instructions. So it will walk you step by step all the way through. So you're not left by yourself going, I don't have any idea what I'm doing. So without going further into that, that's another thing. And you're gonna want to replace your filters probably every 6 months or so. Also, again, just depending how long you use your machine or how often. And you're also going to ideally send your machine in for a deep cleaning. The amazing thing about the Enagic company is they will completely take your machine apart and they will e-clean, or not e-clean it for you, but they will clean it for you. They'll deep clean it. They'll redo all of your plates. So basically once a year, you're getting a brand new machine again. So that's why they last for 25 plus years. It's just the quality and the workmanship that they put in it and how they've created it to be able to be fully cleaned. So those are a couple things that we use daily, weekly to keep our machine going. And I will make more videos with other things that we've come up with, or if anybody else has any suggestions on things that they do at the beginning or things that have helped them when it can be a little overwhelming, right? When you get your machine of like, what do I need to do? How do I keep it clean? How do I use it? It's so exciting though, right? But thank you so much, and I hope you are having an amazing day. Aloha.